prison story. When I got into an incident with a guy at DC, he had owed me some money. He had like he didn't want to pay me. I said, all right. I played it off. I ignored it. I let it roll because at the end of the day, it was like about $15, $20. But $15 to $20 is a lot of money inside the federal penitentiary. So I let him roll with it, and I didn't say anything because I didn't know what I was going to do. So maybe a month went by, 2 months, month and a half. I can't really recall because, like I said, it was so long ago, almost 40 years ago. I ended up catching him slipping. And I had a wooden 2x4 because we worked in a wood shop. And he wasn't looking, so I took the wooden 2x4, walked the joint, and swung it and hit it and knocked him out. And then the CO came up there, but I hit him several other times after that because I know now I'm either getting transferred or I'm going to the hole. What's going to happen? But luckily, we ended up going to the hole. The guy said the incident didn't happen. The CO was cool with us. He wrote it up like it really was just like a shoving match, an argument. So they ended up keeping me in the hole for I think 4 months for that incident. And I didn't get transferred because I had just got transferred from there. So they ended up transferring him out. And I ended up getting back on the compound. But I always tell people, anytime you do something wrong in prison, it's going to come back to hunt you, because I was in there hustling constantly, and I thought I can get away with it. And then you're going to always have people in the game inside of the joint ain't going to want to pay you. And at that time, DC car was real strong. So I had to make sure I pick and move when I was going to make my move on it. Because I couldn't just did it in the dorm, and I couldn't did it on the compound. Because, like I said, the DC car is dominant. And at that time, I was from Ohio, and we didn't have a lot of people from Ohio that was in the joint in Pennsylvania. Only might have been maybe, from my city, might have been like 3 or 4 people. But overall, it might have been like about 30 people on the compound that were from Ohio. It really was a DC, a Philadelphia, or Pennsylvania, and upstate New York car. So they run the compound, but by me kindly putting in work, people knew I was one of the ones not to mess with. And most people on some honor system, honorable thing usually pay you, but you know how the DC guys get. If they see any sign of weakness or they think you weak, they coming at you. And at that time, the guy never had any interactions with me. He didn't actually know me. He just came into the door. He might have been there only a couple months. And he said, well, I'm going to get this little lame because I was one of the smallest guys on the compound. I might have weighed 150 pounds, 160 pounds, but I was working out every day. And I was also boxing, hitting heavy bag training, because at that time we had heavy bags and all that stuff up. And we had a couple of guys in there that actually were boxing training, so we were getting good cardio and work in. But he tried to take advantage, and I had to do something about it. Peace out, Oaks.